Bobbi Althoff, just last year, she was being hailed as the new podcast queen. Now, the podcast is over. Her career is crumbling. And in the middle of all this chaos, the same name shows up again, Drake. But dude, this isn't just Bobbi's downfall story. There are dirtier games being played behind the scenes.
As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money. And I knew when I started that it was going to go places. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly as I did. To be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer. But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have, and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay.
This is where I come in. I'm Snorf, and I expose the rotten truths, not the shiny facades. Let's rewind a bit. Bobbi said it herself. I became an influencer because I just wanted to make money. I'm going from D-list to A-list.
I hope that I go from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
From D-list to A-list?
Yes.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
Just wanting to make money.
So right from the start, she's telling you, bro, I'm not here for you. I'm here for my own pocket. And look, that's a choice. Maybe it even sounds like she's not deceiving anyone. But here's the weird part. On stage, she wears the I'm authentic mask, while behind the scenes, she's just another cog in the industry machine. And think about it. She says, I'm done when she's barely gotten started. Did that sound convincing to you? If you're really aiming for the A-list, why would you quit on the very first step? Dude, this doesn't look like giving up to me. This looks exactly like a rebranding operation. We said Bobbi's podcast was over, but what came next was even worse. She went on Nick Cannon's live podcast. And man, what happened there was nothing but a dry bread show.
I did her podcast, so I forced her to do mine. The one and only Bobbi Althoff. Y'all make some noise for her.
Nick Cannon is trying to hype the show, get the crowd going. Meanwhile, Bobbi's sitting there, blank-faced, eyes down, fiddling with her bracelet, stirring her drink. Watching it felt like waiting for food to heat up in the microwave. There's sound, there's light, but nothing happening inside.
Any advice for her?
No.
Have you ever been in it, like, you know, your family care for any of your relationships?
No, my parents are supportive of anyone I like, so.
Oh, you got good parents.
Nick asks, did anyone in your family ever interfere with your relationships? Any normal person would start a whole conversation. Bobbi, one word, annoyed. No. How do you keep a show alive with answers like that? Now, look at this from a distance. What was Bobbi's whole shtick on her own podcast? Setting traps for her guests, making them squirm. But when the tables are turned, Bobbi freezes, like she's questioning her own existence.
We'd have to do a whole episode where we
Well, you're not playing FaZe. Yeah, I just splashed water all over you.
Squirting all over the place.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
It's moist.
You're disgusting.
What?
Like,
You took it to a sexual connotation. You literally squirted right there with the water.
so you had no sexual connotation
No,
with that?
I didn't plan that. I didn't plan for us to meet today and you squirt all over the place.
Nick is pushing the jokes, trying to keep the energy up. Bobbi is so lifeless. Dude, it's like she showed up to the wrong event. Be honest. If you were him, would you ever invite her back? Comment below, because if it were me, I would have just said, bro, the connection dropped, and ended the show.
What if you walked in on your man and saw him, you know, going for the goal? Would you say something to him?
No.
You would just let him keep going? All right, so we're gonna take this moment, Bobbi, to get all in your business. Since you got in my business.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, the clip you just posted of me, you literally asked me, do I even, what'd you say, do I know what a condom is? First of all, all my kids are on purpose.
Do you know what a condom is?
See, first of all,
Okay.
if I didn't know what a condom is, I'd probably have 1,000 kids.
Oh my God, that's a lot of sex.
But yeah.
And the most explosive part? Nick literally calls her out to her face. You stuck your nose in my business, now it's my turn. At that point, it wasn't comedy anymore. It was straight up embarrassment, because Bobbi's whole brand is built on clowning other people. But when it's her turn, that tough comedian image just melts away, leaving nothing but dry bread. Now, here's where the story gets weird. The so-called guardian angel swoops back in and reaches out to Bobbi because she's falling fast.
Say Bobby with an I, do you love me? Say Bobby with an I.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
I'll try and fit it all in.
Then I'll come to one of your shows. Are you inviting me to one of your shows?
Yeah, I'd love it.
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Thank you.
Toronto's golden boy, the sixth god. But here's the real question. Is Drake actually supporting Bobby, or is he just moving the pieces in his own PR chess game? Think about it. This is the guy who gave Bobby her first big break. Rumor has it he even skipped his daughter's birthday for that infamous interview. And now, same situation again. Bobby's career is tanking, and Drake is right there beside her. So who really needs who here? Does Bobby need Drake, or does Drake need a disposable side character like Bobby? Because to me, this isn't about loyalty or friendship. This reeks of strategy and PR. Remember when Bobby went to his concert and acted unimpressed? Back then, looking bored was her whole strategy. Now, at the same concerts, she's posting clips saying, "I was never bored." She has no idea how to play the role anymore. So tell me, do you think this is really friendship, or is it just mutual profit? Honestly, it's hard to tell who's moving the pieces on this chessboard. I want to know what you think. And guess what? Bobby resurrected the podcast she said she had ended. This time, as a brand new show.
Welcome to a much more refined, poised, and pleasant podcast.
Pleasant. I don't know about that.
I know. I
I think that was just a word you.
I'm trying to get you brand deals.
Oh, so you want me to be more pleasant?
No, I'm just saying. I was
That's not what I need to do.
trying to pitch.
Is
welcome
that what
to-
I need to get more brand deals, be more pleasant?
Hey now. Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, and solidarity.
It's the same meal, just served on a different plate. They threw in some sponsors, slapped on a new label, and tried to serve us the same old content. Bro, it's like when a restaurant sells you the same burger, but slaps deluxe on it and charges double.
Is it not? I think it is.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, sexy.
No, try it again. Run it back.
I liked it.
I don't like that one.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, equally sickening.
Okay, maybe I should just do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Welcome to the first episode of my new podcast that no one asked for.
Not this again.
Hours of, "I'm boring, yes, I'm boring, ha ha ha." That's not comedy, that's psychological torture. Be real with me, dude. Would you actually sit through hours of that, or would you click away by the second minute? And here's the kicker. This isn't Bobby's comeback at all. This is Act 2 of Drake's PR plan. Look at the sponsorships, the photo shoots, the staged rollouts. None of this is spontaneous. This has agency strategy written all over it. This is just one of the PR stunts Drake uses to keep building his empire and flood more eyeballs with his brand. Why he chose Bobby as part of that stunt, I couldn't tell you, but sometimes there's no deeper meaning. It's just business. And Bobby is just one of the pawns. So when you put it all together, Bobby's story makes sense. On one side, her "I'm quitting" statements. On the other, Drake's carefully planned PR chess game. Everyone you see in this story is just an extra. And the truth is, everyone shining under the spotlight has someone else pulling the strings behind them. I'm Snorf, and I expose the rotten truths behind the shiny facades. Your support means everything. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's the biggest lesson you take away from Bobby's story?